So usually we stay in the state of denial, right? We do not accept our weakness. I usually say that we should speak truth to ourselves, at least ourselves. Nobody is listening. It's me and me. So I should not hide myself from me. So I should know where is my strength. I should know where is my weakness. And then I will decide, what does it take? What does it take to rectify my problems, to work on my weakness? It's possible once you accept it, right? So the important thing is how I accept my weakness, how I know what is my strength. And then I should know where I need to go, right? So for me, self-management is simple. It says the ability to make wise choices. The ability to make wise choices. If there is a football player, a footballer, a very good one, perfect one, but he is not using his wisdom, you see, most of the time he will not be able to perform well. So if you are able to put your wisdom into your work, you will find thousands of ways, better ways of doing things. So we have choices around us. We do have choices around us. We need to make wise and right choice. And then the only purpose in life, I say, is happiness. So if we are happy, everything is fine. If I'm earning $200,000 a month, it doesn't mean I'm happy. I was talking to someone back in my country, and he was saying, I saw a family riding a bike, husband, wife with 3 kids on one bike, very hot, under the sun, and I heard them laughing. And he said, then I realized, oh my God, it doesn't take anything to be happy. Did we ever thought about it? We think that we need thousands of dollars, we need a car, we need a house, and blah, 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 I don't know. Then we will be happy. Never, never. The happiness travels with you. It's with you. It's around you every moment. You just need to take it. I used to travel from my home to my office. It was around 1 hour journey. And we were 3 friends. And then, every day we start talking about work, reach to the office, start working, come back. Once, trust me, once, we saw outside the window. And it's a beautiful mountain with these yellow flowers across the road. And we realized, oh my God, we miss every day something. We miss this every day. We just lock ourselves to a stress and we miss the moments. This is for me. This is for us. We don't need to reach to a certain point to be happy. I give you an example. It may be a story, maybe a fake story, but we tell stories, to learn something. So people say that there was an old woman. She was just standing outside her house and trying to find something around. And there were few people who came to her and said, "What are you looking for?" She said, "I lost my needle. So I'm looking for it." And they started searching it, 1 hour, 2 hours, nobody could find it. And then they asked her, "By the way, where did you lose that needle?" And she said, "Actually," she started laughing. She said, "Actually, inside my room." They said, "Come on. And we spent so many hours, and you are telling now. So let's go inside and find it. We are finding something which is inside us. We are finding it outside. That is happiness. That is within you. Happiness cannot be dependent. If it is dependent on something, it's not happiness. It's within us. We don't find it. We are searching it in other things where you don't find it. We are killing others. We are making others upset to think that we will become happy. No. I was giving a TV interview, and then somebody asked me how to be satisfied. And suddenly it came into my mind. And it's very true that it's not in taking. Happiness cannot be achieved by taking something from others. It's in giving. You work very hard, whole month, you earn something, you go home, give it to your wife, your kids, your family. The earning is full of stress, but that one moment when you give it to somebody, that gives you happiness. Did you ever realize that? Ever? Right? So if you know this is something inside you, you don't need anything to be happy. There was a sadhu, Hindu sadhu. People came to him and they said, "Oh, life is very stressful. Oh, there's too many problems. I said, okay. Okay, he said, look, do something. Put your hand on your nose and mouth. And do it till I ask you to release your nose. You cannot breathe till I say." And he actually started doing it. After a few minutes, he became red. And then the sadhu said, okay, now you can release. Once he released his hand, the first breath went inside, gave him a real pleasure. And he said, look, I mean, you are taking in and throwing out and breathing every moment. Do you realize that pleasure? So when we have something, we don't feel pleasure. That's our problem. We need to feel things. We need to feel things. So don't go for the things outside you to be happy. The only thing which I said is to live a happy life. This is the motto of life. Right? So it's not money. It's not air conditioners. It's not a long, big car. It's not a big house. So please, set your priorities right.